Welcome back to Payroll Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
And today we are going to be tackling something that comes up all the time, when talking to clients.
Yeah.
And it's, how does Mercans actually stay on top of compliance and, all those crazy regulations?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
It's a big question I think a lot of clients have just because it changes so often.
Yeah, it's not just about keeping up.
Yeah.
It's about making sure that those changes actually trickle down and, your payroll's being done correctly each time.
Absolutely. And, when you think about all the different countries we're working in, you're talking, 100 jurisdictions.
100 jurisdictions.
100 different sets of rules we have to understand.
Yeah, that's crazy. How do we even begin to, tackle that?
Well, it starts with the foundation, right? Our payroll platform, 𝗁𝗁𝗃, is already pre-configured for all 100 of those jurisdictions.
Okay.
So that's kind of the first line of defense right there.
So that's like our first line of defense.
Yeah.
Okay, so then laws are constantly changing.
Yeah.
So how do you keep 𝗁𝗁𝗃 up to date with the latest?
Yeah, that's where our in-country compliance experts come in.
Okay.
Or what we call our 𝗖𝗍𝗺s.
The 𝗖𝐶 team? Okay.
Yeah. They're boots on the ground in every country we operate in, and they really live and breathe this stuff. They are constantly monitoring, all the official sources, official gazettes, government websites. They're even keeping an eye on social media, believe it or not.
Wow, so social media even comes into play with this stuff.
You'd be surprised what you can find out there.
Okay. All right, so 𝗖𝗍𝗺's on top of it, but is that a lot for
Oh, absolutely.
one person or one team even to handle?
You're talking about 100 jurisdictions, so that's why we actually have multiple layers, right? So the 𝗖𝗍𝗺s are the front line, but they're constantly feeding all that information up to the regional compliance teams.
Okay.
And these teams kind of take a wider lens and make sure that we're applying everything consistently across similar regions.
Okay, so there's like a safety net.
Exactly, a safety net to make sure nothing falls through the cracks.
Gotcha. So we've got the 𝗖𝗍𝗺 team on the ground, regional teams overseeing things. Is there another layer to all this?
There is. We actually also partner with external law firms and audit firms.
Okay.
Some of the biggest names in the business, really, to provide another layer of scrutiny on top of everything.
Right.
So they're auditing our processes, they're double-checking our work, just making sure that, we're always meeting the highest possible standards.
And that's reassuring, just to know that there are so many sets of eyes on all of this. But it's not just about the systems in place, right? You need people.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Who know how to use them.
It all comes down to the people, and that's why training is such a big focus for us.
Okay.
Our internal Mercans Training Academy, we provide comprehensive training to all employees, covering everything from compliance data, privacy security, any new technologies that are coming out.
So it's not just a one-time thing. You're constantly training.
Oh, it's ongoing for sure.
Okay. And upskilling.
We offer a variety of different formats too.
Okay.
Whether it's virtual sessions, classroom training on the job, learning whatever works best.
That makes sense, so that everybody has the knowledge they need.
Exactly. And it's not just for new hires or anything like that. It's continuous learning for everyone.
Okay, so how does this training, how does this benefit?
Yeah, good question.
Mercans? How does this actually?
Well, I think in a few different ways. First off, we have a Train the Trainer program.
Okay.
And that really empowers our clients to manage some of those internal processes independently.
Gotcha.
Giving them a little more control there.
Okay.
We also provide ongoing training, anytime we have a service upgrade or a product upgrade.
Right.
We want to make sure our clients know how to use it and really get the most out of that partnership.
Right.
And then finally, we have a ton of additional training options, online resources available for clients whenever they need them.
So it's all about empowering the clients as well.
Absolutely. We want our clients to feel confident and informed every step of the way.
So this has been really interesting. It sounds like Mercans takes this whole compliance thing very seriously.
We do. It's not just about checking the boxes, right? It's about going above and beyond.
Right.
And really creating that culture of compliance that benefits everybody.
And I think that's a good place to leave it. So for all our listeners out there, just take a moment and think about this approach to compliance and how that makes you feel.
Yeah.
Working with Mercans, we'll be back next time with more insights on Payroll Chronicles.
Sounds good.
See ya.
See ya.